Just talk about that.
My name's John Kirk, writer for popmythology.com, trekcore.com, and Back Issue, and I'll be your moderator this afternoon. Now, I've been looking forward to introducing this guy all day. An American muggle, a music teacher that knows where to stick it to a zombie. He'll always be a fanboy to me, though. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Dan Fogler.
There's a lot of you here. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. How you guys doing? Should we start with a oldie but a goodie?
Oh, we should. The
Why
Hutch Touch.
are there so many? Oh, no, what are you talking about?
I was going there.
He went right along with it. Yeah, make sure this goes up on YouTube. I want to see this later. You guys having a good con? Nice. I have to use my peripheral vision. Look at you, Flash. Ezra would be very happy with you. So, all right.
Let's get started.
Look at your jacket, man. That's a good jacket. Wait a minute. Is that Captain Marvel? No, what is that? Flash. Oh, wait a minute. Should have known that. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, maybe we should. I'll pay attention.
Okay, you're right at home here, aren't you?
Right here?
Like a con setting. I mean, you've done everything. You've done stage, screen, television. You've done theater. You write, you produce, you direct, and you write comics.
Yeah, I do write comics. Yeah, so we have some. I mean, I have some fun things that I brought. That when people, it's okay, he's a future shaman. Yeah, if there are some good questions, you'll get a surprise at the end, one of which might be a comic or something.
Nice. Okay, so here's the question then. Where do you feel the most comfortable?
I like walks on the beach. What are you talking about, man?
Like stage, film, like one of these areas. Yeah, you know the question was a couple of minutes ago. It's okay.
I like cool breezes. I like New York in June. What do I like, man? Yeah, it's always like the grass is always greener.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing like a gigantic, like Fantastic Beast-size giant film, which is like speaks to my like old Hollywood romantic, oh my God, they just built New York next to Paris,
Right.
That's just like, pinch me, I'm dreaming. And then, while I'm doing that, always like, during that, I'm always like, it'd be great to do like, some improv and, some, fun little black box theater thing live. I like live. I like being in front of people. That's fun. I like audiences. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely.
That's a lot of love.
There is, yeah.
But you get to be associated with The Walking Dead. You're in the world of J.K. Rowling. Like, how do you manage to reconcile all that? You're like the ultimate geek.
Thank you. I know, man. That's so cool. I just got to get Star Wars in there, and then I got the Fanboys angle.
You got Hutch Touch.
Yeah. But I really want to. It'd be great to like be a bounty hunter or something. But yeah, it's so cool because I read the comic books. I read The Walking Dead. Do you have comic book fans here? Yes.
Just
there's a little bit. And when I started watching the TV show, like I had to watch it in black and white. I turned the color off because that's how the comic book is. Damn it, that's how you get it. And I love it, man. I love being a part of the show. I love being a comic book character that like exists in the comic books. That's like speaks right to the little nerd boy in me. that grew up collecting comics and toys and Star Wars stuff.
What was your best comic collection run?
My best collection run?
Yeah. When you were collecting comics, what was your best run?
Wow. Oh yeah. I collected, Mike Zeck did that like series of Punisher covers, and I had those on my wall. Like I love that art, man. Those were prize. I had all the McFarlane. Like when McFarlane came on the scene, I was like, this guy has something going on. So I just started collecting all McFarlane stuff. I have all his original Hulk and Amazing Spider-Man and Spawn and all that. Uncanny X-Men, I have a bunch of those. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice young love. Good for you guys. Good for you back there. Uh-oh, I called them out. They weren't supposed to. You're the tallest guy in the room, and you're making out back there. I can't help it. Oh, gee whiz. Springtime. That's what you're supposed to be doing. What was I saying?
Well, we can move on.
Okay. What the hell not?
But okay, so
I wish my phone was working because it's died. I was gonna record it for my podcast, but you guys got to put this up somewhere, right? Will you? Will you? Oh, you're recording right here.
I got you.
Good man. Nice.
I'm like the moderator with all this tricks and skills and what have you. Okay, so I got to ask you this question. You're not just content to act. I got to point this out.
Go for it.
Not just content to act. You produce, you direct, Elephant in the Room, Hysterical Psycho.
Wow.
So how do you reconcile telling the story from those different perspectives? Like you do everything. Like seriously. Like what's it like to tell a story from all those different?
Well, what's cool is it gave me a really good respect for, huge respect for the director. Because when you're, just being an actor, coming to work, just being an actor, that's just like such a pleasure. Because all you got to worry about is your part. All you got to worry about is your character. You get there, you get to leave at the end of the day, When everything wraps, you say goodbye to everybody. It was like camp. You're like, see you next summer, But the director is just like, goodbye. And then has to sit with the editor, like in a dark room, just like birthing this thing, What the hell is this, And so a huge respect for the director. Someone who is like calm, like is able to run a gigantic set. Wow, yeah. So just anyone that is able to maintain their sanity while steering the ship is just like, good for you. Yeah.
So how do you maintain your sanity when you're on the other side of the camera?
Oh, you mean acting or directing?
Directing.
Yeah. That was, I only kind of directed something once, which was Hysterical Psycho. All the other times I directed, I had a co-director and I was in it. And Hysterical Psycho, I was only in it for like 5 minutes. But Hysterical Psycho is the first movie I directed, and it was the inspiration for my graphic novel, Moon Lake. Okay, so check that out. It's at Chapter House, table P44. Go get that. It's like Twilight Zone fun. But on set for Hysterical Psycho, I just basically got all my friends together because I wanted to do an experiment. I was supposed to, there was this movie going around that was called The Number 13, and it was about a young Hitchcock figuring out what kind of filmmaker he was, and I was supposed to play that. And I thought, damn, man, I gotta play Hitchcock? That's amazing. I've never directed anything in my life. I've done plays, but I was like, I have to direct something, and so this was my homage to Psycho, basically, Hysterical Psycho. And I was on set halfway through that process, and it was freezing. We shot it in Maine, man. It was like in the middle of winter, and I was just had the hugest smile on my face, just staring up at the moon, and just being like, thank you for this. It was like summer camp. Yeah, I really recommend doing something like that, like your first venture, directing something, or yeah, get your friends together and find all of your unique skills that each of you have and create characters around that. And that is a lot of fun because when everybody is just there for the love of the game, the universe smiles on that, and you guys, you just have a good time, and suddenly things work and synchronicities happen. So if you have that in your heart, you're like, man, yes, I do want to do something like that. Get your friends together for the first one. That's always fun.
What do you think the most important thing is in telling a story?
Wow. Like, I guess any story, yeah. God bless you. Wow. Telling any story. You have to, I like the hero's journey stories. Like, I love all that Joseph Campbell stuff, and all the stuff that I write and that I gravitate toward are, they always have that skeleton of the hero's journey, the hero's cycle. Star Wars, like, oh man, it's like big, giant, epic journeys, but it's not so epic and daunting when you see, oh, okay, it's like, yeah, there's the call to arms, and there's the questioning oneself, and battling the beast, and rising out of it. It's like, oh wow, this is, if you can hold on to that cycle, you can really write a prolific amount of material just on that, and it's all different, But there's a reason that it's part of our subconscious, where we start from telling tales of heroes, from sitting around campfires. Those are always the most compelling stories, I think. Stories about heroes, anti-heroes.
So when you're looking for a role to perform, do you have a set of criteria, or is there anything that you look for in the role?
I try to do something different than the last thing I did.
Okay.
But I haven't really been at the point in my career where I can just be like, no, it would be like this. Like a Daniel Day-Lewis or something. Where he's like halfway through and he's just like, nah, man, I'm gonna do a different voice now. I'm not at that, but I have to kind of rely on what I'm given and then make the most of it. The last several roles I've been given have just been gold.
Yeah,
so just very, very happy and pleased with the trajectory.
Okay, so you've got a lot of credit built up with playing roles within the geek realm.
I'm done leaning forward.
You've done it all.
I'm leaning back now.
Is this your genre? Is this where you want to stay?
Right here?
Yeah.
Lounging?
Oh, lounging would be good. But I mean, in terms of films, like...
oh, okay. Giant... Yeah, man. I would love to just keep on making giant franchise films and TV shows. Yes. Please.
Good answer.
Yeah. But I also... I came out of theater and independent films, and... So like I said, I'm always just while I'm doing one, I'm always like, man, let's do something smaller next.
Yeah.
You get to focus more on performance.
So specifically, you're thinking about a performance right now. I got to indulge myself and ask you this question because Fanboys is my all-time favorite go-to film.
Nice.
All right.
Yes.
You got to tell us some stories about working on that experience.
Oh yeah.
There's got to be. Was it as fun as it looked? For us, it looked great.
Yeah, it was great, man. That was invitation to just act like how I did in high school and college. They were just literally rehearsal was, you guys want to stop by a comic book store and buy stuff? Yes. They were just, it was great, and it was just, it really rekindled my love of comic books again, collecting again. Really got me, and I've been collecting since, because I collected my whole life, and then I had to, rent, sell comic books and stuff. and that's okay. Don't feel bad. And then I was just like, I can buy comics again, and it's okay. And it's you know. So I go every Wednesday now, like buying comic books. So yeah, that was just invitation to be a kid again. All the like our trailers. I had all the posters in my trailer. Was head to toe posters of basically all the posters that I had when I was a kid on my walls growing up. I had all those Punisher posters up. I had Wolverine. I had Heavy Metal magazine posters. Like basically, it was like a time capsule. I dressed like that, like a lot in college. Like my headshot. Kyle Newman, who directed the movie, he saw my headshot. And my headshot was just like me, like with like suspenders and like a white shirt with a black shirt underneath and like a weird belt buckle on, with like cut off biker gloves or something. You know, like I don't know. You make crazy decisions when you're a young actor. Especially for those headshots, you're just like, what should I do now? Clown nose, you know. Okay. But so Kyle saw that and was just like, whoa, that is Hutch. So yeah, just go with your gut when you're making those things. Could lead to a job. And they basically asked me to dress like myself, grow my hair out. So that was cool. Got to meet really cool people like Billy D. Met Lando, man. The man loves Topaz. Okay? Sorry, I've offended her. Oh, she's switching. I know, you guys are switching. This ain't my first rodeo. So, what's Topaz in sign language? How you gonna spell it? Okay, you ready? This is what I learned from The Walking Dead. You ready? Here we go. Okay, this is okay. I'll say it to you. Okay, you ready? Oh yeah. You gotta watch me, don't you? Yeah, I'm gonna cite it. Yeah, this is what I learned from Lauren on The Walking Dead. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Something dark side?
I said it's say hello to my little friend. I guess I learned the slang version, but
Must be your accent.
I love that one. Yeah, that's always good to do. Very heated. You gotta do it really heated. Say hello to my little friend. Funny, man. Yeah. Oh, what were we talking about? That was related to something.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, we enjoyed that.
That was related to The Walking Dead.
Well, we got the mood up, so I think this is the right time to turn the attention over to the fans, and let's get some questions.
God.
There's one. Look at that.
Oh, okay, okay. So, all right. So I'm calling on them.
You're gonna do this.
Okay, you guys got to project with your voices. All right, Flash. What's up? You want me to go to someone else? Or? Great. Thanks. Wow, you just helped me remember something, because I'm going to give you something after your question. What's the most cherished comic book ever? I don't know if it's the most expensive, but I think, right. The most cherished one that I have, wow, it would probably be, I have like an Eastman and Laird like signed early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like that was like one of the first comics I ever got into.
Is it in a man cave? You have like a man cave?
Do I have a man cave? No man, I got two little girls at home, man. They took over the man cave years ago. Their crap is everywhere. That's right. Good. Okay, you want something? Okay, I'll give you a comic book because you asked about comic books. Wow, there's not nearly enough here. Okay, here you go, brother.
Yeah, cool.
All right. All right. All right, get it on there.
Oh, more questions. Look at that. You've started something.
Oh, crap. Wait, let me find some stuff. Does anyone need any? Okay. No, I do. I have something right here. Okay, you pick somebody.
Okay, I'll pick the questions. Okay, right there. Jedi Knight.
Hi. Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
Okay, I can't pick a favorite. Obviously, I guess if I had to pick, I'm still just like blown away by Fantastic Beasts, like to be on those sets and to show up and to act with people like Ron Perlman, who's here. You know, like the fact that I know that guy is just like, what world do I live in? Yeah, and that's just, those movies are so gigantic, you know, and it just speaks to the kid in me who grew up on Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark, and yeah. But The Walking Dead is just like really cool to play that character, to play someone who exists in the comic books that I read. That's so cool. And I'm a city boy, and I didn't know I was gonna like riding horses so much, but I do. I like it. It's very, it's like meditative. You know? I can use that. Does that answer your question? You know what you get? Holy shish kebabs. This is a special signed Fanboys card that not a lot of people have.
Oh,
I don't have that many left.
Oh, that's cool.
So I signed it.
Nice.
That's for you, sweetie. You're welcome.
Okay, way in the back there, holding up, what is that, a Pokemon? Okay.
Wait, stand up. Can you stand up? I can't see where you are. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hi.
What is your favorite memory from working on Fantastic Beasts?
Okay, yeah. Favorite memory. I really liked performing. You know, sometimes you look at something on in the script, and you imagine it, and then it kind of, you know, it surpasses your imagination. But the mechanics of it, it's like, oh wow, this is exactly how I thought it would be. And that was the whole scene where Eddie gets into the case and he goes, you know, he brings me over and then what the fuck, you got me, you know, I gotta go down there, and then the whole I mean, getting into the case, that whole like slapstick thing, like just was like my whole career in college and like led up to that moment. Like, yes, I know how to perform this bit, you know? So that was really cool. It was really cool to be able to do that and pay homage to like the Marx Brothers and Chaplin and, you know, Buster Keaton and all these like great silent, there's no words during that bit. And it's one of the best moments in the movie. One of the other moments was with the Niffler. Niffler's like Harpo Marx stealing all the jewels. Love that. Oh, what do you get? Oh, come up here! You get, this is a Harry Potter fun Lego bag. I don't know what's in there, but
It's fun.
you're welcome.
Okay, go Gryffindor.
Shit. I got some stuff. I thought I had more stuff on me. Hey. Yeah. Okay, wow. Okay, all-encompassing. I was, how old are you? 11. So I was, I don't know. Man, I was much younger than you. I was like probably like 5 or 6. And I was sitting in front of Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes. And I was like, man, that Daffy Duck is hilarious. And I just couldn't get enough of it. And then all these different characters, Yosemite Sam, Bugs Bunny, Foghorn Leghorn, Sylvester the cat, all the same guy. It was all Mel Blanc. And I was like, what? I want to do that. I want to be able to create all those characters and do all those voices, and just one guy gets the credit? Oh my God. Yeah, so he was really my first inspiration, Mel Blanc. You want one of these things? Just stage dive. Just Roberto Benigni, just walk across here. Here you go. Follow your dreams.
There's a question right here.
How's it going?
What is there a specific Star Wars character you would like to bring to life, and if they've already been brought to life, who is it, and
Yeah.
who would you want to steal it from?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is just a kid talking to me, but I would love to take since Humpledink Flangeldank messed it up, I would love to do Han for a second. You know Humpledink Flangeldank. He was doing more of a McFly, wasn't he? Wow, yeah, you can name me. No, he's wonderful. No, I'd love to be like Dan Solo. Han's second cousin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And all he hears about is poor hero cousin Han.
Exactly. Ugh. Exactly. He flies the Platinum Eagle. It's never good enough. Here, this is for you. Oh, I'll come to you.
Oh wow. Lightsaber.
Yeah. He was like, that's where I know that guy.
I've lost a considerable amount of weight since then. And you're like, no, you have.
Walken was amazing. Man, that was like my first role, right after Fanboys. They're like, you get to star in it, you get to wear short shorts, and here, I was like, what? Chris Walken. I didn't even have to hear anything else. I was like, what? Oh my God, I get to work with Chris Walken. That was the greatest. Yeah. Like he was just so cool with me. Right away, I was just like, man, you've inspired me. Like, anytime you see your heroes, if they're cool, they're gonna want to hear that. They're gonna want to hear you say, man, you moved me, you inspired me, it's because of this performance that I did that, and I'll never forget, and you changed my life. Please tell that to people. Because they become your best friend, man. It's like, they're like, oh, wow, well done. Let's have lunch. And then he was just so, I was just sincere is all I'm saying. Just be sincere with them. That's basically it. And, because sometimes it doesn't work. Like, I met Bill Murray, I just turned to mush. I was like, what's wrong with
Why can't I move my face now?
it was really weird. But Walken was great because he would give me acting tips, like career advice, and he said, okay, here's something interesting. Are there any actors out there? Hi. There's only 3. Okay, maybe you don't want to hear the story. No, he said that like he's been doing this for so long, Chris, that it all boils down to slow, medium, and fast. Okay, so like if you like he'll go like he says, Dan, watch. And he'll do a take, and it's like really slow, but it's great. It's Chris walking, you know. And then the director comes up, and it's just like, Chris, that was amazing, but you know, can you speed it up a little bit? Right. And Chris looks at me, giving me a wink, and then he does really fast. Bing, pow, dingity zoo, you know, whatever this crazy Chris walking take, you know. And then the director walks up and was like, wow, Chris, that was awesome. It was a little fast. Can we get somewhere in the middle? You know? And Chris, you know, looks at me and goes, slow, medium, fast. That's all it is. He just does 3 takes every time.
You had a question with the glasses, gum chewing.
You got a question with the glasses?
And the gum chewing.
And the gum chewing? Oh, you. Sorry, I was yelling at her with the glasses. Oh, wait. Who just asked that question?
Is that right?
Wait. Who's just asked the question that gets something? You get. Wait, what? You asked the Balls of Fury question. So let me give you one of these things. There we go. Thank you. You're welcome. Who was just talking? No, wait. Wait, who is... Do you first. Yes. Good. Right. Okay, the first professional thing I ever did that you guys might have seen. Yeah. This was it was a typo negative video. And it was called I Don't Want to Be Me. And it was a non-union gig, and it was basically all me. I was just like a million different characters, like my own personal SNL rehearsal. And that was one of the greatest things like I could have ever been handed out of college. Really one of the first gigs I ever did. The other one was there was this show called 30 Seconds to Fame. Wow, I'm wearing you out, huh? Are your hands okay? You need a break already. Yeah, the other thing, what did I just say?
30 Seconds to Fame.
What did you say?
30 Seconds to Fame.
So 30 Seconds to Fame was this like giant gong show. Basically, you know, you wouldn't know the gong show. Yeah, so it's like you have to entertain this giant audience for 30 seconds or they were gonna like buzz you off, you know. One of the most like neurotic things ever. But I got to do my Pacino impression, which was really cool. That was one of the first things I ever did. So I did this thing which was, I used to do this, my stand-up act, which was Al Pacino auditioning for the part of Little Orphan Annie. Okay, we're ready. You ready? Okay, here we go. Sun's gonna come out. Sun's gonna come out. When? Sun's gonna come out. When? Tomorrow! You bet your bottom dollar! So, how does that translate? Say hello to my little friend. Yeah. Oh. I'm doing my own segues, my own callbacks. You weren't expecting that, were you? I'm smarter than I look.
That was purple hair.
Wait. Okay, so did I give her something? Here you go, come here. That's for you. I appreciate your patriotism. You're welcome. Oh yes, lavender hair. Ooh. Let me think here. The best prank I ever played on. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if I could talk about that. Oh, okay. When I was when I was in high school, there was a tradition that we had where we had to you like basically hide something in we were doing Into the Woods, okay? And it was my senior year, and in senior year you gotta like hide something in the set like over and over and over again to make people laugh. And there was, oh my God, this one day got a little nuts because it was just like this ridiculous little stupid little toy, but it had like this like look on his face like, hi. You know, and it just seemed so silly to us, you know, it was, and just to see like you're suddenly singing a song and then suddenly it's looking at you going, hi, you know, that'll bust someone up. So the girl that, I believe it was her, that she played the baker's wife, she had a hard time stopping giggling. And she was giggling so much that she was shaking the scenery. Okay? And the whole audience can see it. Everyone's laughing. And they're trying to, it's the middle of a song. So like, where do you jump back in? You know, like what do you, and then, you know, and the sets are kind of, you know, flimsy. It's high school. So the sets start coming down and it's just like, and you know what's beautiful about that is that's like some of my favorite stuff. That's the gold when stuff goes out of control. Because first it looks like this is chaos and oh my God. But when you're able to pull out of a nosedive, that's the miracle of live theater. Because everyone there is just like, man, that was special. No one's seen that but us, you know? So I love those when things unravel and then you come back together, you gotta improvise a little bit. It's my favorite stuff.
I think we got a question over here, this gentleman.
What does she get? She gets a comic book?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Fine. You've earned a comic book.
You want to just pass? Yeah.
There you go. Whoop, that's another prank I pulled. No, oh, hope there are more Fanboys fans. What were you saying? Oh.
Big fan of Goldbergs.
Nice.
You and Jeff Hardy play off each other so amazing.
Thanks, man.
How much is that natural between you, or is it really just acting?
Yeah, that's just naturally, like, we, like, really like each other, and just immediately, because some people you meet and you're just like, oh, you're like a member of my family. Like, we're already talking like each other, you know? It's like, you can't help it. Like, I've had, like, he reminds me of, like, one of the uncles I had growing up, so you just feel like family. And he comes, you know, he's from Curb, so he loves improvising. He encourages it, and I crack him up. So that's like one of my favorite things is to you know, making each other laugh is like so great. He's just a big teddy bear, man. It's just so we have a great time on that set. Yeah.
You got a question over there?
Yep. You got to get further in the back here. Further back. Oh, we did. I guess we did. Okay, so who are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how's it going?
You're in that
Yes, I am. You butchered the goal, but no, you said it perfectly.
Will we be seeing more of your character in later episodes, or is
Yeah, Marvin comes back. Uncle Marvin comes in every like Thanksgiving, holiday season. This last, I think it was like I usually do Thanksgiving, but this last one was like Christmas, Hanukkah time, and I did what was I doing? Oh, it was a Die Hard episode, and I always get to do cool stuff on the show. I got to reenact jumping off of the top of the building with the fireworks and everything, and tying the hose around myself. It's awesome, man. That's the dream come true. DeLorean drove Kit. Come on, people.
I think we've got time for one more question.
Oh, wait, right. Goldbergs.
Oh, yeah, you goodies.
Here's your comic book. You earned it. Oh, who did I miss? Yeah, here's your comic book, brother. My short-term memory is shot. Just from being me.
Okay, I got to go with the t-shirt, blue t-shirt in the middle right there.
All right.
Part of the Wizarding World. Can you tell me what it was like being part of that community and being part of the world of J.J. Rowling and just being part of that?
Yeah. That was like, I'm still like, I'm sorry, what? I'm part of, I'm Jake, I'm in that, aren't I? Wow. It's still like, it's like I'm still pinching myself. It's a dream. A dream come true. Like I literally wished for a miracle and that happened. I needed a break in my career and then it happened. So it came from a magical miracle. Like walking on set, like I was saying before, like I grew up watching big, giant tentpole movies, and then to be part of something like that, a giant global franchise, CGI, beloved, you know, zeitgeist, you know, like, it's huge. It's just gigantic. I thank my lucky stars every day that I'm part of it. I hope it goes on for a long, long time. We're supposed to do 5 of them. I hope we do 15. You know, it's really, I love it. Oh yeah, I met her. I met JK. Hey! She snuck that question in. I did get to meet her. First time I met her was, what's cool about her, it's like the first time I met her, I felt like I was meeting a rock star. She's just got that energy. But she's so down to earth, and then like, she was so giddy and excited to like share all this stuff that's been percolating in her head for years, you know? So that's really awesome energy to be around.
Well, and unfortunately, the energy has to. I'm so sorry. But this has been an amazing, amazing opportunity, and thank you for all the laughs and the stories. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Fogler.
Thank you, guys. Lovely, lovely crowd. Here you go. My pleasure. Come over to P44 or some Moon Lake, my other comic book over there, and all this stuff, you know, that I gave out to you. Come and sign it. Come to the table, and I'll sign it for you if you want. For free.